Hello everyone and welcome to a new series I'm starting on this channel. Today we are starting a show that's going to replace the Fate series on my channel with a show that's going to be exactly the same as the Fate series. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, I believe is what it's called. This was chosen, something that I rarely do on the channel. It was chosen by a poll. I put some options on a poll. You can see the results of the poll right here. But yeah, as you can see, Fragrant Flower was the winner. Although Violet Evergarden and Love is Hard for Otaku are both we're both very, very close. But Fragrant Flower eked it out a little bit. So I have been wanting to watch this show for a while, since it came out. Like when it came out, which was only like a year ago, I think this is a very new show. When this show came out, I remember seeing it, and even more so, what I had seen is several people who like watch a lot of anime, in different anime spheres that I was looking at, saying that I think her name is like Kaoruko or something. The main girl in this, they were voting as like the best girl of the season or of the year. People were saying like she was the best anime girl of the year, and that put it on the map for me already. I think I also watched an OP of this show in one of my OP reaction videos. So I know, like, I'll tell you everything that I know about the show before we get into it so that you're ready for it. By the way, if you're new to this channel and you haven't seen my videos before, hi, I'm Jent, and I hope you enjoy these videos. If you like people who do romance type stuff, and if you like someone who can, you know, get emotional or is not afraid to show himself crying if need be, then you will like this channel, I think. I'm big into characters. I like characters a lot. And I do love me a good romance anime, so I'm really excited for this. So I'll tell you what I know about this show. As I said, I know the main two characters. I know their, I think the guy's name is Rintaro, I think, and the girl is Kaoruko or something like that. So I know those two characters. I know what they look like, and I know what their names are. I also know what their voice actors are in the English dub, although we're not watching the English dub today. On this channel, I go back and forth between sub and dub. I choose per show, based on, you know, like what I think I'm going to enjoy the most. For this show, based on the research that I did, I think I would enjoy the subbed version the most, personally, for this show. But I will say, I'm pretty sure Rintaro's English voice actor, I think his name's Rintaro, is Robbie Daymond, who I fucking love him. So I'll probably be rewatching this show in English at some point, just if only to take in Robbie Daymond's portrayal of this main character. But yeah, anyway, so we're watching the show in sub today. I think I don't know if this is true. I think the main guy might be like kind of a delinquent type, although everything that I've seen from this show seems very soft. So I imagine he's gonna be like a sort of like technically a delinquent, but not really. He's actually just a very sweet guy, you know, like that's kind of what I've expected from this show. And for her, I'm kind of just expecting her to be adorable and loving. And I don't know much else from that. I don't know if there's any like other plot of the show other than just these two characters maybe falling in love. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect other than that. I'm just really excited to jump into it because I've had this show on my radar for a while. I'm very happy it was voted at the top of the poll, and people told me on, like, when I put up the poll, people commented saying Fragrant Flower is your type of show, like you're going to love that show. And so like when people tell me that specifically, when people say like I've watched your videos, you will love this show, people tend to be right about it. So I'm so excited. Hey, what's up? It's me from the future. Just to let you know, this show was supposed to be a Fate series replacement. I've switched it around, so it's actually replacing Alice in Borderland on my YouTube channel. So if I say in this video something like that it's going to have a bunch of episodes of early access on my Patreon account, that is not true. That is a lie. Because I've changed around how the schedule is. It's only going to be 1 week of early access on this channel. Instead, Violet Evergarden, when that comes around on YouTube, that will have a lot of episodes of early access. But this one's coming way earlier, so I hope you enjoy that. Anyway, to the video. Let's not waste any more time. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account, which is in the description below. It will have the full-length reactions and early access. So because this was in Fate's time slot, it might be really far early access. If that is indeed how I'm posting this. So yeah, anyway, let's jump into this. This is Fragrant Flower, episode 1. Ooh, this is a nice start. Are you in like the delinquent class? Or is it like, is it 2 schools next to each other? There's an OP. I gotta watch this. Oh. This isn't a... I did watch this one, right? I remember there was a sequence of the girl that was adorable. So let's see. Okay, is it? Yeah, this sequence. Oh. Oh, this is great. For me to be like... tearing up already in the OP. I think I teared up when I watched the OP in the OP reaction video as well. I mean, honestly, she does have a peak design. Like, those eyes are so cute. Oh, I'm excited. That voice actor's familiar. Mm-hmm. He is here. His voice actor sounds familiar as well. Oh my god! That was quick. All these voice actors sound really familiar. Okay, Usami is the redhead guy. Aww. He's too scary. He's just a scary looking guy. Okay, Kikyo is the other school, I guess. Damn. Okay, so there's sounds. So it seems like there's a reputation difference between these 2 schools. Oh, a big reputation difference. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's an elite school. And Chidori. Got it. All right, so that's a decent concept for this show. Oh yeah, they have their classrooms even like closed off to viewing. Oh, is this where he works? Aw, this is a nice place to work. This is cute. So is he gonna meet the girl? She comes into a cake shop and she's gonna be drenched. It's a family business? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, she's already here. Oh. Aw. She's a glutton. There she goes. Or is it possible she just got embarrassed? Wagari. Like, maybe she got embarrassed because he saw her eating a lot. Aww, he's a nice guy. He thinks she goes to middle school. He at least seems like he's got a good group of friends. I'm glad he's not like a loner character, you know? What? She's back! Yeah. Oh, really? That's nice. Is she gonna apologize for running? Oh, I'm so excited about this show. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Oh, she bought him something. I mean, yeah, you might be able to get this for free. Aww. She wants it. Aww. Why can't you two share it? She wants it so badly. Yeah, I thought she was embarrassed about how much she eats. I thought that would have been it. Because I've known girls like this, you know? And guys, but mostly girls that I've known. Kaoruko. And then Sumugi. Rintaro Sumugi. Oh. What is it? And you always wanted to know his name? Don't say it so loud. Aww. She's getting flustered just thinking about it. Yeah, she's used to those dead-eyed stares. Or just fear. He's used to. Did I say she? Aww. I'll buy 400 cakes. So when's he gonna find out that she goes to this, to Kikyo? Aww. I think she knew it was weighing him down a bit. Aww. That's really cute. Like that she's aware enough to know he sort of needed that. Who are these motherfuckers? Even looking at her, I'm gonna kill them. So is she his mother? I don't know if they've outright said it, but he said it's a family business. And she treats him like a son. Yeah, but it's cool. Knock on the door. He could be doing anything in here. Did she leave it behind? Oh. Thank God. Thank God she saw that. It's... Right, it's dudes who have a thing with Rintaro. I mean, you two are cornering a girl in the middle of the night. Fuck you. You're the delinquents. She's gonna defend him. Aww. She's too pure. Aww. She barely knows him and is already like trying to help his his reputation. Seems like she talks kind of fancy as well. Like in a very proper way because she's an elite. Oh my god! These guys need to have their necks snapped. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Don't let them run away. No! Man, for them to just get away from that. Aww. She's so worried. Yeah, why are you apologizing? You're a victim. She can barely reach. Aww. And you didn't. Aww. This is the same thing. He keeps putting all the blame on of everything on himself. Aww. Yeah, he's about what I thought his character would be, just like a sweetheart. I don't really either, honestly. I mean, he's tall. And he has earrings. Aww. Aww. That's so cute. This time, don't just defer the cake to her. Aww. Cute, man. So cute. I thought they were gonna do the ED right there. Is he just first into class? Yeah, he is. Right. She's just out there. Wait, the curtain's moving. Are you gonna see her? Oh my gosh, what are the odds that she ends up opening it today? He like hid? Why are you hiding? I guess he's probably ashamed of being in this school. Well, I knew that from the opening. Okay, ED. I've never seen the ED. Don't skip to the next episode. Jesus, Netflix. Ooh, I like it. Ooh. Oh, I really like this song. Aww. This is really cute. There's a lot of apple imagery. I wonder if apples are going to be a big thing with her. Pushing the schools together. Cute, man. That was such a cute episode. I am gonna love this show. I mean, it was such a simple first episode, like romance episode. I would say this is like so many classic romance setups, right? Like okay, delinquent and a sweet girl, right? Like that's a common romance trope. The whole like sort of Romeo and Juliet-y forbidden love type thing of like the two different schools, and there's like a lack of respect. There's a gap between them, right? Like the Montagues and the Capulets. So there's that whole aspect of it. And the whole like he saves her from a group of people who are attacking her on the way home or whatever. I mean, they weren't. Well, actually, I was about to say they weren't attacking her, but then yeah, they did go to punch her, so they were. So like that, all of those are like very, very common romance tropes that were like all like this episode didn't have anything that I was like, oh, I haven't seen this before, but it doesn't matter, especially in romance. Like romance is built on tropes, and like it's gonna be very, very difficult to do a romance that hasn't been done before. So it's all about execution with this stuff, and the execution so far is great. I already really like both these characters a lot. I like that that in this episode it kind of like showed off Rintaro in like it showed how great he was, but also like really highlighted his major flaw, which is the idea of like him being incredibly down on himself. Like he has been treated his entire life as an outsider and as someone who is scary, you know, and so he thinks of that. He thinks about that in regards to himself constantly. And when other people see him, he always blames himself for anything that happens, because people have blamed him in the past for things that had happened, or bad things constantly happen around him all the time. So seeing that sort of low self-esteem, what I do really appreciate though, and like there's some things in this episode that I think I really, really appreciated for a show like this. And one is that we're immediately introduced to Rintaro, and he's got a group of friends, and his group of friends are really cool to him so far. Like, they're really nice to him, they care about him, and they're trying to help him out with stuff. Like, he seems to have a support system already, which I really appreciate. He also has a job and is, you know, and is part of his family business, and he has a family that seemingly care about him. So sorry, I got a message that I thought was important. So like, he's already got this stuff, this sort of support system built behind him. And the reason I like that is because it really shows that, like, this stuff can still happen even with a support system, you know? Like, sometimes a lot of the time these shows will have that character be very alone, and they'll be so isolated that it's like, yeah, of course they're down on themselves, and of course, like this is the only person who's supporting them and telling them, and that's not the case here. He has a support system, but like, sometimes you need more, or sometimes, like, it just takes one certain person to get through to you, you know? And I think with her, it's that, like, Kaoruko is on such a different level than him I mean, like, honestly, just like her being a really cute girl around his age. He thought she was younger, but around his age, like, seeing that she is someone who didn't get scared of him, even though she had every right to. Like, not every right to, but, you know, she's in the perfect demographic for the people who were generally scared by him. And I mean, yeah, she kind of did have every right to, in a way. Like, I feel like if a woman is, like, scared walking home in the dark when a man approaches them, that's a reasonable fear. Like, that's something that there's a reason that fear has been perpetuated within them for so long. And, like, even though that would suck for guys like Rintaro, who, you know, aren't doing anything wrong and people are scared of them, like, that does really suck. But, like, that's also, you know, it's not the people's fault for being scared, you know? So, like, if Kaoruko was scared of him, it wouldn't make her a bad person for being scared, because, you know, it's a scary world out there, and especially for a young woman like herself, like, that's really hard. But, like, she wasn't. And, like, finding out that, and then not only finding it out, but getting it confirmed later on. Like, she was cornered by guys and had every reason to say, well, yeah, he is scary and I'm not going near him again. And instead took the even scarier route of defending him to a couple of guys who clearly didn't like him. So yeah, I think that's awesome. I also like that this is a simple thing, but the scene where she offers him a cake and he's like, no, you eat it, and she's like, no, it's for you, I got it for you, and then he's like, nah, you eat it. I like that she eats it. And the reason I like that is because she's not, like, I feel like in shows like this, the characters are almost too much of a goody two shoes, where they super insist on the other person. But I like that her main flaw that we know of so far, which is, like, she's a bit of a glutton, like, seeps through there, where she's like, I really want that fucking cake. Like, I'm doing this nice thing for him, but more than anything, I want to eat that cake. So I like that as well, and I just think it's a fun sort of character trait for us to immediately get to know her with, is like she eats a lot, you know. So yeah, I pretty much clocked immediately that when she ran away, it was because she was embarrassed about someone seeing her eat a lot. Yeah, as I said, like a lot of people who I know are very self-conscious about people seeing them eat. I sort of on some level get it. On a lot of other levels, it doesn't really click properly with me. Because for me, I'm just like, well, we all gotta eat, and I think it like draws so much attention to yourself when you're trying to avoid letting other people see you eat, you know. But I sort of on some level get it. At the same time, just eat in front of people. Just, you know, expose yourself to it. It'll make your life and everyone else's life so much easier than if you have to constantly be like, all right, I'm eating, so I'm gonna like face away from everyone, or like leave you guys alone, or whatever, like put up something between us so you don't watch me eat. But yeah, anyway, so I clocked on to that was gonna be the case immediately. But yeah, I'm loving both these characters so far. They're both really easy to follow, great characters. I love just him working at like a cake shop is great. Like that's a really good character thing. And it's a good excuse for these two characters to see each other a lot. I'm excited to see how this progresses. I'm hoping that the show is going to be kind of like, not only is it these two characters connecting with one another, but because of that, it helps bridge the gap between Chidori and Kikyo as schools, right? Like the characters from like one school will respect the other one more, because I imagine Kaoruko has friends at her school. So I'm guessing, you know, they're gonna be like, are you hanging out with that guy over there? And she's like, yeah, he's really nice or whatever. And then like, you know, they're gonna meet him, and then they might meet his friends, and then like the friends might meet the other friends, and like when the friends are meeting each other, maybe they're gonna like actually go, oh, you know what, maybe we were too quick to judge these other people. There's a lot of stuff that I'm excited to see in this show. It's not like a concept where I'm like, oh my god, there's so much to cover, this is gonna be crazy. But it is a concept that I'm like, I think I will be happy to watch a bunch of episodes of this, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get bored. There's only 12 episodes of this season. I don't know how long the entire thing is. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I think there's only one season out so far. But like, what I'm saying is the source material. I don't know how long the source material is. But let's just start with these 12 episodes. I'm really excited for them. So, yeah, that's the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I wonder how I'm going to title this. It might just be Fragrant Flower in the title. I'm not sure. But that is the first episode. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for not only the full-length reactions, but it's in early access, which means the next, I don't even know how many episodes, but a bunch of episodes are on my Patreon account right now. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.